Hey y'all, what's up, what's up? Oh wait, I got some crazy hair sticking out right here. Hold on, let me move this. Sorry y'all. I've been crazy busy trying to get everything all squared away down here. Whew. Okay y'all, so today is a brand new month. And we, for the first time, have, not for the first time, but it's been since I've started, offered a bundle to get started. It's a starter kit, you know, to get involved with Chalkator, and it's at a great value. So normally, you know, we always have it's a $19, you know, fee that you can get in, and you don't really get very many things in that kit. In fact, you just get the, an apron, which is the apron here, and a business transfer for $19. So you can always get in cheap. But this time, y'all, let me just show y'all. For $59, you can get started doing this as a hobby or as a business, whatever you want to do. But let me just show y'all really quick what it includes this month, okay? So, of course, you're going to get our catalog, okay? So you'll get a catalog. You will get an apron, okay? The Chalkator apron. Awesome, awesome apron. You will also get, okay, this is our Aiden board. This is our magnetic board, okay? This is the amazing Aiden board. You get this in your kit, okay? You get this blackboard and pedestal, okay? Now look, y'all, I have chalked on this side, and I actually chalked on this one and took it off before I came on. So there are two surfaces right here, y'all, okay? And you can actually chalk on this as well. So just know, you get that. You also get a jar of bright white paste. And y'all, hit the heart button when y'all hop on and type in kit, and I will send you guys some information. You also get, now I only have the white Chalkables, but you get the black, okay? You get a 12-pack of the black Chalkables, but I just had the white in the package. I just want y'all to see it, okay? You also get 6 different colors. Now, they may not be exactly these colors, okay? I just had 6, and I was going to show you. So you get 6 sample paste of different colors, okay? You get a small squeegee and a mini squeegee, okay? Then, transfer-wise, you get this 5x7, Bake Me a Cake. Y'all can see up here where I did it on one of these board and bases, okay, right there. So you get that one. Now, I don't have this one, but y'all can see it says here, Love Knows No End. It's also a 5x7, so it's not actually as big as the printed out copy that I did, but I wanted y'all to see it. So it's actually a 5x7, okay? And where you see the white on here is where you would chalk through as well. So that's that one. It's a 5x7. You get this one, Eat, Sleep, Beach, Repeat. Y'all have seen me, you seen me do that one the other day. Okay, you get the amazing sunflower, the etched sunflower. You get the minis. This is our Summer Vibe minis. So you get that. All of those will fit on those minis, okay, those chalkable minis. You also get the, this is the business, it's called the Business Builder, but these are also transfers, okay? So you can see each one of those are transfers. I actually made a hat out of this one with my ink. Then you also will get this month's transfer, club transfer, okay? So you know our club is exclusive, so you also will get that. So every month you will also continue to get those, okay? As long as you stay a designer. But just wanted to throw that out there that you get all of that I just showed you for $59 plus tax and shipping. But y'all, that's pretty amazing, I think. That you can, it used to be $99 and you did get a few other little things, but I just think it's great that you can literally start everything with, you know, $59. You've got plenty of surfaces, plenty of paste, plenty of everything to get started. So tonight, get all this out of our way. We are going to do our monthly club transfer, y'all. Okay, so this is our exclusive transfer. And if you're new here, my name is Shonda, and I am an independent designer with Chalk Couture. But I do like just coming on sometimes and just hanging out with y'all and showing y'all new ideas. And every now and again, I cook. I mess up when I cook, but I still cook. It is what it is. So, okay, y'all. So, again, this is June's exclusive club transfer. And if you are interested in the club, just type in club. So, you're going to hit the heart button, and you're either going to type in kit or club, and I will send y'all the information, okay? So this month's club comes with Shimmer Harvest, okay? You know it comes with three. So Shimmer Harvest, Guava, and I don't have Couture Teal in packets, but this is our Couture Teal. You will get a packet of the Couture Teal as well. So, again, Guava, Shimmer Harvest, and Couture Teal. I have Guava and Couture Teal in my jars, so I'm just going to go ahead and use that instead of opening this other one. But I do not have any of the Shimmer Harvest, so I will be using my paste packet. Now, when you do get your paste packets, make sure you need them, y'all. Okay? And we also have these little trays, which they come in really handy, y'all. Now, if you did you see, you can see I've used several of my, okay, so here's one. Do you see, this is how I cut mine, and then to close it back up, I literally take a piece of tape, and I'll show y'all when I close that one, and fold it over and do it, and y'all, they stay perfect, okay? And there's plenty of paste in these for a couple of different projects. So, let me get some of this out of here. Now, I always start with a little bit because you can always put more, but you don't want to, you know, you don't want to waste your paste, y'all, okay? So I always just kind of do it that way and smash it down, and that way you're good to go, okay? So that is our Shimmer Harvest, and then our, y'all, this Couture Teal is gorgeous. Is that not beautiful? Beautiful. You can tell everything is Couture Teal. Chalk Couture. Everything. Even our little mini spatulas, these are our little stir sticks. I haven't used this one in a minute, so I don't think I used it. No, I didn't use it on that one. Okay, so got that stirred, and then let me stir up our guava, y'all. And don't forget, anyone who sprinkles this video, type in sprinkle in the comment, or sprinkled in the comment, and your name is going in my bucket. How many ever times that you sprinkle this video, your name will go in the bucket for that many times. And next Friday, I am going to be drawing a name and sending out Happy Mail, okay? So don't forget. All right, y'all, let me stir this one. Okay. Alrighty. So, first thing we're going to do is clean off our Aiden board. So, you guys have seen me do this before. If you have not, this again is our Aiden board. It is magnetic. Okay, I mean it's metal, so magnets will stick to this, which is super cool. But what I like to do is every month I like to showcase my club transfer. You know, this was last month's. That's just kind of what I like to do with my board. You guys can do whatever with yours. And what I do with my scraper, y'all just had it. I'm telling y'all, I've been crazy down here. Crazy down here. Let's see what I do with it, y'all. What I do with it. There it is. Okay, so here's what you do. You take some water, okay, and you spray your board. Spray it right over your chalk, okay? Now what I like to also do, I will tell y'all, is I like to put this behind my board, and it gives it a little bit of stability, okay? So Then you take your scraper. Now this is our scraper. This one's in my store. And you literally start scraping off your paste. Okay. Many of our surfaces are just like that. And just like this board, I did the same exact thing on that side. Okay. Wet it and scraped it off. And then what I do is I take a antibacterial wipe and wipe it. And then if it still has some residual, and sometimes you can kind of still see, I'll take our board eraser and just kind of wipe it off gently. And it gets everything off, y'all. Okay, you see it just scrapes right off. I love it. I love that it's so versatile. I don't know if anyone's leaving comments, but I'm not seeing any, so I'm hoping everything's okay with it. Okay, so let me see what I've got here. I always kind of get the big chunks off. Okay. Then I take my wipe and just wipe it over again. And I'll show y'all what I was talking about the residual still being left on the board. Hey, Mom. Okay. So, do you see how there's still some writing? You can kind of see like a little, I know the ring light kind of makes it hard, but there's still some, there it is. You can kind of still see where it says ice cold. Okay, so this is where I take my board eraser, I wet it, and I just rub over this surface, and I'll show y'all it's gone. Now I'm going to tell you, I glued the back of my Aiden board, this center to the back, because I didn't want to push on it and possibly break it. Not that I didn't know if it would, but I was like, that's why I like to put this underneath it, y'all. All right. That's why I like to put something, a towel or something, and it gives it just some, some stability under there. So one more wipe, just to get anything left, and I'll show y'all it's all gone. Okay. Now I'm just going to take my microfiber side of my fuzzing cloth and dry this off. Leaves less fuzz, even though this is a fuzzing cloth. The microfiber side really, is microfiber, so there's not a whole lot of fuzz. There's a little bit, of course. It's still, a fiber. It's still material, y'all. Okay, so I think we're good to go. So there you go. You see there's nothing left on it now. All gone. Alrighty, so we are going to use the 3 colors that come with this month's club. Y'all, I'm loving these summer vibes, y'all, with these colors and these transfers. Right up my alley. So let's give it a good fuzz. Since it's going on this metal surface, I'm not waxing it. I do not wax that metal surface ever. Okay, so we're going to put fuzz on it, which means just simply putting some lint on the back of this super, super sticky transfer, just so it releases easier from your surface, okay? That's literally all you're doing. You could use a I used to use an old pillowcase. I wouldn't recommend using like a really thick terry cloth towel or anything like that, but just something, you know, that has, you know, some kind of material that you can, like I said, a pillowcase is the best thing. That's what I found before I got my fuzzing cloth. Okay. Let's see if I get it on straight this time, y'all. Did I do it? Did I do it? I think I did. I think I did. That's shocking. I'm in shock, y'all. I'm in shock. All right, make sure there's no air bubbles. Everything is pushed down. Okay. Very well. We are good. Okay. So I am going to use, again, this behind here. Makes it much easier. And I always make sure this one's down really good because the metal is very flat. So if there's any air bubbles at all, you know, it could possibly run. So just want to make sure. Okay, so we're going to start out with our Shimmer Harvest up here. I'm going to start from the top to the bottom so that I can peel it down, you know, so it does not dry in my transfer, y'all. And I think the shimmers dry a little faster, in my opinion, because they have glitter in them. So there's not as much water space or liquid space, you know, in it. So I always make sure that I lift my shimmers for sure. I don't leave them on very long at all. Okay, so there's that one. Let's lift it up. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and dry it. Now this one is, you know, there's spaces in between your letters and in the letters, so it kind of looks like it's missing paste, but it's not. It's designed that way, y'all. Okay, so let's lay that back down very gently, and I'm not pushing the lie back down, just the words under it. Okay. We're going to do Guava next. I'll give another small squeeze or mini squeegee, y'all. Y'all, this Guava is beautiful too. It goes really pretty with this Couture teal. Those two colors together. Amazing. Okay, I think let's go ahead and do our swim, and then I'll lift all this at once. Okay. Alrighty, so just that simple. Okay, we get our excess off, and then I'm going to go ahead and peel it down and dry it so that it does not dry in my transfer. Now remember, all excess, just put it back in your jar. Okay. Y'all, this is so pretty. These colors are amazing, y'all. Right, let's give this a quick dry. Now this is our drying tool. It's not hot at all. It's warm. You don't want to put it right on your transfer. You still melt it, but it's not like your standard heat gun that's uber hot. And when your paste dries, it goes from shiny to matte So it's a great indication of when it is dry. And y'all, this is chalk paste. It's chalk in paste form, not just chalk paint. It is designed for our transfers. Okay, so again, just barely laying that down. And let's do this one. Now again, we're gonna go with our shimmer. I'm just kind of repeating my colors, y'all, that's all. Repeating the colors. And our shimmers, man, they shimmer. I'm talking about they shimmer. And this shimmer really looks like you're in the ocean, y'all. I love it. And again, I'm gonna go ahead and peel. I know it's just one, but, and if you peel it like that, you can see anything you missed. Perfect. Oh, no, the E did it too. Let's do the E. Okay, perfect. Let's dry this. Little process, y'all, but you know, it's actually a lot of fun. I don't know, I love it. I don't know if any of y'all have ever crafted with the old-fashioned transfers, or not transfers, but the stencils. They're difficult. You know, they're difficult to do because they don't flatten out. You know, you have to tape them down, so kind of difficult. Okay, so let's go back to our guava. I think it's cool that guava, I'm doing it in the, drink, I'm doing in guava, because you can, you know, get guava drinks. Swim was in the kind of the aqua color, the teal. Kind of makes sense. Didn't plan it that way. Didn't plan it that way at all, y'all. But sometimes, y'all know what? Things work out. So again, if y'all hopping on, hit the heart button. Type in the word kit for our awesome new kit, or type in the word club for this transfer and the 3 pastes that go along with it. I will send y'all some information. It's so cool. Our transfers, you can literally chalk on anything, y'all. I'm going to be doing some new stuff this week, so y'all stay tuned. Y'all want to stay tuned, stay tuned. I'm going to try some new stuff. Y'all know how I love doing that. It's what I like to do. All right, let's go back to our teal. And I'm going to go ahead and do, because it's teal. Did I do it right? Yeah, teal and then gold and then this. So I'm going to go ahead and do this in the, this doesn't dry as fast. Like I said, the shimmer actually dries faster. And then I'm just going to do these little lines. Okay, just like that. Okay. Let me make sure I got all my excess off of this. I kind of had left a little bit on there because I knew that it would, you know, it was my first of the 3 that I was doing, so I didn't want to make sure. Same thing with that. Okay. Now pull slowly. And that's it. And y'all, you just take your transfer to water, okay? And we do have what's called a board eraser, which I showed you guys that. Or you could just use a very soft eraser, okay? Or a sponge, I'm sorry, a sponge. But all you do is use water, that's it. You're really only trying to get the paste out of your transfer, out of the silk screen part of your transfer, the white part. Okay, let me just dry this up real quick, y'all, and it's finished. I shouldn't say it never, but I think the first time I ever did this, I used a bow, but this frame is my favorite of ours. Honestly, it is truly my favorite. And that's it. Is that not beautiful, y'all? Live in the sunshine, swim the sea, drink the wild air. Ralph Waldo Emerson. I absolutely love it. So, y'all hit the heart button. And like I said, if you are interested in becoming a designer, just type in kit. Or if you are interested in doing this project, just type in, I know, Mom, I love these colors. Type in club and I will send you guys a message. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. And like I said, stay tuned. And don't forget to sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle so that your name goes in my bucket. See y'all tomorrow night. Bye.